If you ever look at a locker room of any professional sports team, when the coach is offering feedback, they're not just saying, go out there and play harder. They're looking at data, they're looking at game footage. They're looking at ways that you maybe went a little bit too far left or a little bit too far right, and they're trying to course correct you one small movement at a time. No coach in a professional environment is saying, I need you to go out there and shoot better. They're saying, let's look at the game film and let's figure out where we went wrong on one play at a time. In the professional workforce, it should be no different. I think a lot of us mistake feedback as something like, go out there and be more assertive. If you've ever told someone to be more assertive, shame on you. If you've ever told someone, I need you to work harder, I need you to try harder, I need you to be more passionate, I need you to bring more value. That's a really famous one, especially in the world of sales. Go out there and bring more value on your calls. It doesn't mean anything to anyone because it doesn't teach them the how. So if you're giving subjective feedback, you're saying things like bring more value or be more assertive. It doesn't teach anyone how to do anything. And more importantly, it makes you look kind of foolish as a leader because it shows that you didn't do any real research, okay? And it also eliminates a lot of trust. If you're going to give someone feedback, make sure that it's objective. Objective feedback is ideally looking at game film, right? So if you're looking at the corporate landscape, game film is the equivalent of listening to recorded calls, diving deep into your pipeline, even reading some of the emails and seeing, hey, how can we fix these and make them more efficient? If I'm giving someone feedback, I'm not going to do it until I have listened to about 10 or 15 of their calls. And in doing so, I am identifying places where I can see improvement. Something like, hey, I've been listening to a bunch of your calls. You sound really good on your intro, but it's pretty clear to me that we're missing a step when it comes to discovery or qualifying. No wonder you're not getting people to commit to you at the end of a sales call is because you left out a pretty important portion of the sales call where you asked them about their needs. This is what I'm gathering after having listened to about 15 of your calls. The person working for me is going to accept that feedback because they know something about me. I am thoughtful in my approach, and I actually did my research before giving it to them. It builds trust, it builds confidence. They know that I'm not just gonna tell them to go be assertive or stop being passive or bring more value. I dug deep into their actual process and I have a desire to help.